girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Welcome in, everybody. I'm WXFan21. Welcome to this game here between Qmistry and I really don't want to butcher their name, so give me 1 second. Thonq. I'm just going to refer to them as Khai or Thonq. I'm WXFan21 again, your caster for this game. Really hope you're doing y'all are doing well. Thonq have in fact won the knife round. We are playing on Mirage. And let's get right into the action. Alright, folks. Hope you're ready, because it's going to be a ton of fun. Winning the knife round. Thonq have, in fact, elected to start on the CT side, so they want to finish up on the T side of Mirage. Somnium already taken out in Namel. I'll go over the changes here in just a little bit once this pistol round winds down, as Somnium's already got 2. Sky moves his way on over to CT. Qmistry are in dominant position. 2v5 retake, though, with armor. Very doable for Thonq. Though they might elect to save this armor heading another conversion round and force a force buy. Macaulay, beautiful snipe kill. But now you've got a trio of Qmistry players grouped up over towards Ticket and CT. And my goodness, look at this from Thonq. Trying to make things happen all in the zone. Macaulay with a triple. Not going to do any good here. So, with Qmistry taking round number 1, let's go over a couple of housekeeping notes as we are going to be on a conversion round. There's nothing really that Thonq can do. So, a little bit of housekeeping. Unfortunately, due to some scheduling issues, Sodic has been benched, which I know for me as a caster, he's one of my favorite players to watch. So I'm going to be miscasting for him But it's just some scheduling things that went on, so he has been benched. Oxygen takes over his place. And a little other housekeeping here is players are changing their names. Fallen Sky is Katka, the IGL for the team. Somnium is the Opper for the team. So, a couple of name changes here. We see Misho, Sacco, and the incoming Oxygen. Sky is Katka. Somnium, the Opper. So again, some name changes from the last game. This is it, folks. We are in to the last chunk of games. And the next pistol, I will go over the records for these teams. But right now, we have the first rifle round here for Thonq. And they've actually got a decent amount of utility. We'll see how that works for them. Feel like sometimes we don't see a lot of utility. EDU play in this ticket position. Alright, here we go, folks. Namel. Beautiful assist flash, and Oxygen somehow takes out the player that flashed him. But Macaulay's going to be one to watch out for. 6 kills for them already. Qmistry are down to Sacco and a prayer. And Thonq, beautiful group up together here. We have Sacco that is unfortunately trapped inside a jungle. Now heading towards Sniper. Flux is in a good position. And once again, EDU Macaulay holding down A. They're Thonq, unless Sacco has some sort of insane heroics here, are going to be able to get their first round win of the game. It is early. There's nothing to worry about here if you're a fan of Qmistry. If you're a fan of Thonq, that's gotta make you feel fantastic. So Sacco looking to grab the bomb. And a smoke is out. This is going to be the double tap on the bomb, and Lone X through the smoke will get the kill. 2-1 for Qmistry. Qmistry are going to have a very weird buy here. Let me go ahead and get you in to what the records are. Thonq coming to this game at 8-2 on the season. Qmistry, however, they are coming into this game at, I believe, undefeated. No, 9-1. Coming in at 9-1. Their only loss this season is to the Gen 1 Academy. So 2 very, very elite level teams in intermediate this season. One of these teams are making their way to advance in the playoffs. Winner of intermediate gets to advanced. Losers, well, you're all out, but you get to go to the playoffs. You get your participation trophy. I kid, no participation trophy here. It's part of my entire broadcasting setup just fell apart. I should have people for this. Pixel, got me people for this. I'm kidding. So, Somnium has an op. Can very well change the course of this game. Though in CS2, you feel like you hear, oh, but the op isn't as impactful. The op can be as impactful as you want it to be. And Qmistry have all of mid control. Flux gonna take a peek. Not gonna find anything. Ooh, but find Sky! That's Katka. That's the IGL. And Flux is just going to pick things off one by one. I don't understand why you're pulling it this way, but Oxygen says, welcome to the team, but Namai says, get out of my house. 2-2. It's going to be 3-2 to Thonq before Qmistry can even afford another bye. Qmistry are going to be able to get the bomb down like absolute bosses. But unfortunately, there's really not much that can happen. But Somnium, you can't get the kill from behind, but finally does. Qmistry somehow managed to get an eco round victory. Yeah. Can I get a replay in that whole round as the caster had to step away for a second? Op picked up an AK, an A1S. You do love to see it. Beautiful eco round victory for the Qmistry team. And you have massively broken the economy of, yeah, Thonq. Those people. The CTs. The people in blue, chat! The people in blue, and Lonex is gonna take a nade to the face! Flux Molotov out of position. Deagle in hand can do some damage. Question in Twitch chat, is this the last game of the season or a playoff match? We are in the last quartet of games. 14 games for ESEA before playoffs. This is match number 11. First time I've been kicked out of a server in quite some time. Let's reconnect into the server. Qmistry will get the 4th. And we'll have a 5th. There is nobody. Namel is going to attempt something with a deagle. And we'll see what happens. La 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 la. Ta-da. Up out for the mail. Up in the hands of Somnium. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm WXFan21, your caster for this game. Also want to let you all know that a little bit of housekeeping. Somnium is the Opper. A couple of renames here for the team. Fallen Sky is Katka. Oxygen has been brought in to replace Sodic. Due to some scheduling issues, Sodic has unfortunately been benched. Namel with a freaking beautiful op shot, and Somnium can't get the kill. But EDU says, get schooled, Somnium. Get schooled. Bomb makes its way on over to B. They're going to have to deal with Lone X. Lone X has one. Has that brand new Vaporwave A1S from the Gallery collection. Namel, this is not the spot you want to be in as an Opper. But we'll be able to get it. So Sacco's in an unfortunate 1v3 clutch and has been spotted. Is going to be caught out guard. He's going to have to fire his way out of this one. He's got one. Not expecting the cat play, and Flux will get him. Qmistry get 5. But Thonq, they're going to go pick up whatever they want for weapons. As the bomb is about to get defused, they're going to go double up. Thonq grab their 3rd. Alright. Those double up setup for Thonq is coming in handy here. Somnium and Sacco. Could this be a duo that we are talking about going forward? Could this be a duo that plays off each other so well that they might actually pull something off here for Qmistry? But Sacco gonna be taken out through the boxes. Now Somnium has a 1v3. I feel like I've been saying 1v3 a lot here early on in this game. Somnium with 45 HP has armor and also 1 flashbang, has 10 kills. Current top frag in the server. Flash is out. Somnium has too many angles to clear with just an op. Fake plant takes out 1. Has to contend with Cat and Lonix. Peeking the Opper. Opper versus Opper. And yeah, it's going to go the way of Thonq. We'll see what Qmistry elect to do. I don't know if we're going to see a buy, if we'll see an eco. And it is a buy. It'll be a light buy, but it'll be a buy. All right. It's a full A site hit. Qmistry have had a lot of success here on A recently. And they find some success here again. Oh, Namel. Namel, not expecting anybody to come through the smoke. That's unfortunate. And Oxygen is going to have an easy kill onto Macaulay. And it's falling apart for Thonq, finally going the way of Qmistry here. As this time, Thonq could not get the advantage on the A-bomb site that they wanted and had the last several rounds. Somnium and Oxygen both at 12 kills. Tied for top frag on the server. Oxygen looks great. Looks like a great pickup in replace of Sodic. But is this, in fact, just a honeymoon phase for Oxygen? Is this just a show off for him? Or have Qmistry found something special in this kid? If you are unfamiliar with Qmistry, this is your opportunity to get familiar with them. It's an org that I have known for probably the last year and a half or so. Got a chance to commentate for Next in Line Esports back in the, I want to say, playoffs of 2023 in May. Qmistry was their opponent. Qmistry reached out to me to cast for them afterwards. And it's been history ever since. A team that you can get behind. Org owners you want to root for. A team that you want to root for. As Qmistry win the half, they get 7. As we enter round number 12, the last round of the first half of play. As we are in the midst of the last ever, or last for now, Open qualifiers. The Open RMRs. For a major. Before heading into the wild Counter-Strike landscape in 2025. We'll see what these teams can do. How can they make names for themselves heading in to what is going to be the Wild West of Counter-Strike in 2025. A strong finish to the regular season would look good here in ESEA Intermediate. Any of these teams looking to stake their claim to shoot up from Intermediate to Advanced. That's 2 levels, folks. Can definitely start staking their claim. And Qmistry looking poised to do that. If you are unfamiliar with Qmistry and this is something you're just tuning in for, the org owners, Hein and Pixel Hero, are hanging out in YouTube chat with us live. They are amazing humans. They are fantastic people. I have a saying in business, invest in people to maximize profit. What these two do is they invest in their team. They invest in their org. And right now, the investment, well, that's coming back slowly to pay dividends. Qmistry have 8. Thonq have 4. Remember, Thonq won the knife round. They elected to start on the CT side. Do they have the greatest T side in Counter-Strike history? We're going to find out. It's the second half pistol coming up right now. Question in YouTube chat is, again, as I answer some of these questions here live. For those of you watching on YouTube later, hello, YouTube. Question in YouTube chat asks, where is Sodic? Unfortunately, Sodic, due to scheduling issues, has been benched. And Oxygen has replaced Sodic on the active roster. Somnium is the Opper. Fallen Sky is Katka. Somnium just has a different name, going back to their original name that I knew them by. As it is an absolute firefight frenzy on the A bomb site. Blood is spattered all over the place. There's so much blood spattered, you could literally make another A somewhere on the bomb site. But it is Oxygen and Somnium in a 2v3 post plant. They have to attempt this retake. They have to do it right now, and they are going to... What? Are you going to save? Are you going to try it? What are you doing? Do a Counter-Strike. Smoke out for Somnium? Little interesting, little weird finish, but that's okay. Thonq get their 5th. They're going to have a 6th. Because Qmistry cannot buy. If they elect to force, it'll be really interesting. We shall see. Somnium immediately forces Deagle. I'd love to see Somnium with a pocket op, aka the revolver. A 2-2-1 split for Khai. I don't know if this is the right strategy here on Mirage, but it's the rifles overpowering the pistols, so it's not that big of a deal. Again, folks, I'm your caster, WXFan21. Make sure you join all the Qmistry socials, join the Discord. Click the buttons, do the things. We're heading to round 15, which is going to be the first rifle round for Qmistry. Alright. Like I said, it's a rifle round for Qmistry. Sky has a MAC-10. And as quickly as they had utility, Qmistry's util, pardon the pun, went up in smoke. It's gone. 2 flashes and a smoke. That's it. Khai have the advantage on utility. Not so much the advantage on rifles, but is it going to make a difference? Khai are all sorts of all over the place. It is a standard default here on Mirage. 1-3-1. Take that mid control, get a pick, figure out where to go. Bomb is making its way over to A. 50 seconds on the clock. As some charms dangle from weapons, could Khai chances at victory be dangling at the end of this round? 33 seconds. It's going to be an A crunch. 2 from Connector, 2 from A main and Palace. Where are they going to go? And Misho mows them down. Oxygen adding insult to injury. A clean round for Qmistry. And folks, that might have sealed it for Khai. Katka able to upgrade to that Galil. Again, Fallen Sky is the IGL for the team. That's Katka. Somnium, I don't remember what their old name was, but they are the upper. Oxygen, fitting in this team nicely. Tactical timeout from Khai. Was a good idea from Khai. Standard default of Mirage, 1-3-1. Get that mid control, figure out where to go. But it was Misho who had heroics, taking out the 2 connector players, allowing the rest of the team to focus on the other parts of the A bomb site. Locking down A, not losing a player. Not something that's talked about enough. But having a clean round on a CT side, when it's the tougher side economy-wise, is massive. You get a little bit more of that money in the bank. Look at how they have full utility in this round. They didn't have to reinvest. They didn't have to struggle. They even got an AK out of it. Thonq are attempting to make something happen here on this eco. Macaulay has no money, and we'll see if he falls here. It's a full attack on A, and Macaulay's force looking good so far. A 2v2. We already had an eco go the way of Qmistry in the first half. Is it Thonq to turn up the pace here on Mirage? Can they pull an eco off on their T side? Two members versus two members of both teams. Qmistry enter from connector. Macaulay and teammate over towards CT. All Oxygen and Fallen Sky have to do is hold. Is there enough time to get on the bomb? There is. 10-6 for Qmistry. No eco round victory for Thonq. Make or break round for Thonq. It's a bye. They lose this, they're going to be on map. They're going to be facing map and game point. They win this, they actually might have a chance of bringing it back. Remember, Thonq won the knife round. This is the side they wanted to finish on. They wanted to finish on the T side. It is a 2 mid, 3 apps push. Ooh, this is gonna be a very spicy. 2 going through cat, 3 going through apps. Oxygen almost caught with a nade out. Able to take out 1 and finds the 2nd, and that might be the end of the round. It's a bloodbath on Cat and B. Macaulay gets sent all the way to nuke. Blown right out of the map. And Qmistry get their 11th, and that might be it for Thonq. Oxygen, the new member of Qmistry, replacing Sodic. 20 kills, top fragging in the server. Slotting in like it's not even their first game. But is it a honeymoon phase with Oxygen? Is this how good Oxygen is? Or is it just that honeymoon first game? Hey, this is pretty cool. It's a cool team. It's a cool vibe. Is this how good they are? Or is it just some one-game heroics? We'll have to see. Again, Oxygen will have 4 official games with Qmistry before the playoffs. This is a team with potential. But this season, it was a bunch of puzzle pieces coming together. Right now, the puzzle looks like it's fitting with no problem. Beautiful flick from Somnium. Yamel, that's all that's left. Hanging out over in apps. No bomb. Might be looking to cook themselves some eggs and apps in that kitchen. Not going to make a difference. There is Sky. Looking really good. Right now, it's been all Somnium, all Oxygen. Rest of the team doing what they can to help. It's 12-6. It's map and game point. for Qmistry. Full loss bonus for Thonq. Early utility mid. Lonix with that blue gem AK. Is that all Thonq needed? Just break out the blue gem. Just break him out. Oxygen versus Lonix. The blue gem, no chance. It's an end on B. Fallen Sky. Sky is going to be the one who has to hold it. It's not going to matter. We're going to play on, folks. It'll be 12-7 for Qmistry. Unless Somnium, the opper for this team, can pull off an insane 1v4 clutch, has an opportunity to do so. 3 members of Thonq are low. Somnium has full health and full armor. EDU and everyone else are just hunting. Somnium does have a kit. Somnium versus Macaulay. He's going to let it go. Somnium's going to upgrade to an AK. Takes out 2. And unfortunately for Thonq, losing 3 members at the end is not what you want. Yes, you won the round, but you don't have a lot of money to invest in utility. You don't have a lot of money to invest in armor. 2 Galil's out, so they can afford utility. Yikes. Let's see what happens for Qmistry. Somnium doing his best KZ to get up in the ladder to get the cat. The aggression from Qmistry is there. Look at the mid presence from Qmistry. Takes mid away from Thonq, which is so important on this map. But you're leaving Misho and Sacco to just hold B. It's gonna be a free bomb plant. So Firefight Frenzy over to default. And right now it's Qmistry with the man advantage. Post plant though, Flux and Macaulay look really solid right now. That Firebox player is going to fall. It's up to Macaulay, who stuck Tetris, and that is going to do it. It's going to be a 13-7 victory for Qmistry. You have to love what you saw from this team today, and the debuting Oxygen. 22 kills, 11 and 5 assists. 20, 11, and 4 for Somnium. You have to love, you just absolutely have to love what you've seen from this roster. As we head things back here to a little post-game recap, I have nothing else to say. Oxygen slotted in with this team perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And there's really nothing else to say. Very nicely done from Qmistry. GG's to them, as also GG's to Thonq, who looked really good as well. And, well, that's going to do it, folks, for today, unless anyone wants to come in for a post-game interview now. To keep in mind, this is the only game as of right now. Let's take a look at what's coming up this week for Qmistry. Qmistry, next game on the docket is scheduled for Friday at 13 EST. And, oh, that's going to be a massive game. That is NIP Impact. That's going to be a fun game. Now, we are joined by the IGL. It's Katka. What's up, Katka?
Yeah, hello. Nice to hear you again.
Yeah, nice to talk to you. And, wow, what a game. What went right there in Oxygen's debut with the team?
Yeah, it was kind of sick to be honest, because he was feeling good, shooting headshots. So it was like felt good. We also like played with him already some pracs, so we knew that he's good. I also know him like for I have known him for like 5 years or maybe more, so I already know what his level is. So yeah, but like the first game, not that bad, and so far so good.
Yeah, he slotted in perfectly. That game was all somnium and oxygen. You did well helping out where you can. It felt like Misho and Sacco didn't even need to do much. But it was a great team effort all around. Heading into this game versus Nip Impact on Friday, what's the expectations for this team? Because when you hear Nip, yeah, that's a tier 1 organization, so you're dealing with, I believe, their female roster, and you know they're going to come equipped to play.
Yeah, from what I know, that the like female scene is like grow up since CS:GO. I would say that in CS:GO there was no way to lose to any female team, but right now they are playing like good CS, to be honest. Like they grow up, they like have some better skills than in CS:GO, and it's just to everyone, like everything can happen. But we are like not thinking about its NIP, it's like female team, etc. We are just going straight to the game and trying to do the another win. But still, it's like the finish of the season, so we already have the playoffs, so we have the mental strength, etc. Even though we made the change, we are still feeling good. Like
That is
we are
right.
aiming to not lose any single game till the end of the season.
Absolutely. 3 games left in the season. Playoffs are secured. It's just a matter of how far up in the playoff seeding you're going to go, and that's what the battle in the last 3 games here is going to be. A dominant performance, Katka. Any final thoughts before we get on out of here?
Yeah, well, like everything is feeling good. So we are aiming for the playoffs. There is like important to admit that there are 2 playoffs in intermediate. That first 32 teams are fighting with each other for the advanced spot, and the rest is fighting only for the main spot. So basically, in the playoffs, there will be like stronger opponents, I would say. And right now, we are like focusing on the playoffs, and the real battle will be there. So
Excellent. All right, folks. You heard it from the IGL. You heard it from Katka. Very nicely done. And now, with that being said, we'll see you on Friday.